a special Madden 19 playoff matchup edition. We are going to be giving you our insights on what our playoff prediction is, what we think is going to happen in the playoffs, and who's going to the Super Bowl. Let's get into it.
I have a feeling the Bears are going to go to the Super Bowl, in my opinion.
So let me ask you this, Ryan. Out of all 8 teams out of each division right now, who's your strong suit? Who's the strongest team in each division?
Who's the strongest team in each division?
Yes, in the AFC and the NFC. Give me your strongest teams right
So,
now.
if you're going to go with the NFC North, right
no,
now,
not
the
NFC
Chicago
North,
Bears.
just the NFC, out of the 8 playoff teams.
Who's strongest out of all 8 teams? I say the Chicago Bears.
I'm saying the Saints.
The reason why I say the Chicago Bears is because they know how to make a team one-sided. When they make a team one-sided, it just makes the team go crazy, and then because they know they can't be like multi-dimensional, they have to be a one-dimensional team now. And that's where the Bears have been really good at. That's where the Bears have been good, especially on the pass. Bears have they have good corners, good safeties, and that defensive line. Well, there's no way to explain that. Out of the AFC?
Yeah, who's your pick for the AFC?
I mean, that's a tough one. If I were to say right now, I would probably go with the Chargers.
My Super Bowl matchup right now. Saints Chargers. Right now.
I'm gonna say Bears Chargers.
Alright, let me ask you this. Who's your alright. Not being biased at all, who's your pick for this week's matchups between the Seahawks and the Cowboys?
Cowboys. And there's a reason why I say the Cowboys. They
have a high-powered offense. Their defense has been playing lights out. Let's see, they've won what? You guys have won the past 6 out of your 7 games?
Yes, they've won their last 5 out of 6. So we're both red-hot teams. Cowboys have won 7, or
now let's not forget that. Let's not forget the big game Seattle had against Kansas City in Seattle. That was a shootout. Everybody knows that was a playoff. That could have been. That could definitely be.
Don't get me wrong. I think Pete Carroll showed that the Seahawks are a playoff team.
No, it wasn't anything to do with Pete Carroll. Russell Wilson put the team on his shoulders, and he showed why he's an elite quarterback and why he won a Super Bowl.
No, and plus now Seattle looks like their run game might be a little rejuvenated. Carson this year ran for 1,000 yards.
True.
He ran for 1,000 yards.
Right.
But what the Seahawks have... But I think the Seahawks, if they can't shut down Zeke, the Cowboys will most likely win this week. Who's the other Saturday game? Is it both NFC games?
I think it's
or
Baltimore and... No, it's Baltimore and San Diego, or LA, sorry.
Though Baltimore does have home field advantage in that particular game, I'm going to give it to the Chargers.
Yeah, I'm going with the Chargers too.
I think they're mad about that.
Oh, good play.
Now my question is, who is your sleeper?
Colts.
Who's your sleeper team?
My sleeper team is the Colts right now.
If you're going with I'm going with both conferences. I agree with you in the AFC with the Colts.
My sleeper team for the NFC, the Seahawks.
Now, I can see the Seahawks making a deep run, possibly, but you can't also, I think Dallas could be a surprising team for a deep playoff run. I think they can.
Alright, let me ask you this. What is your score prediction for the Seahawks-Cowboys game?
I think it's going to be a defensive shootout. I think it's going to be a defensive game.
Low-scoring game, you're saying? What's your final score prediction?
Low-scoring game. I'm going to go with a 13-10 game. With Dallas clinching, with Dallas winning this game. I think that defense shuts down Russell Wilson. I think they will be able to shut down some of the receivers.
Don't forget, Seattle's not the Legion of Boom no more.
Yeah, they aren't the Legion of Boom no more. Earl Thomas, he's out.
They don't have
for the
Richard
year.
Sherman. They don't have Earl Thomas. They don't have, what's his name? Crap, what is one more I'm
Cam
forgetting?
Chancellor's retired.
Yeah, Cam Chancellor, that's what I was thinking of.
The first couple months of the year for Dallas starting to look like they'd be.
Alright, what's your score prediction for the Baltimore San Diego LA game? I like to call them San Diego.
I'm gonna go shoot out here.
My score prediction,
I'm gonna go with
31-28 San Diego, LA.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say 38-31 LA.
Alright.
Because I think Rivers will go out there and show he's a great quarterback, and will show that the San Diego Chargers.
Alright, Colts, Texans, who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Colts.
I'm going to go with the Colts too. I think that I don't know if that defense has been playing some pretty good ball. Like they have I think they have actually one of the top 15 defenses in the league, if I'm not mistaken.
The Colts do have a top 15 defense, in my opinion. And plus, the Colts have a young rookie linebacker. And no
who is their linebacker? Who's their running back too?
Well, they have two running backs. They run a two running back thing. Hines is their receiving back, and I believe Marlon Mack is their power back.
Alright.
Though sometimes they do keep Mack in
Alright, let me ask this. What quarterback is going to have a better day in the AFC this weekend? Lamar Jackson, Phillip Rivers, Deshaun Watson, or Andrew Luck? Who's going to have the best day out of those four teams?
Because of the Houston, I'm not gonna say Houston. I'm gonna say Watts. I'm gonna go with Rivers. I'm gonna go with Rivers. I think Rivers will pick apart that defense. They will pick apart the Baltimore defense, in my opinion. Because they played them once, and they're mad that they lost. And they want to get back to them.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted.
They want to get back to him. So, that's my opinion. Now, who do you think is going to have the best day?
Andrew Luck.
Well, it's third down. You're in a tight game in the loudest stadium in the NFL.
I can see that.
Enough to rattle even the most seasoned of quarterbacks.
I can see him picking apart that Houston defense. Him and T.Y. Hilton. Eric Ebron's had a really good year.
No, just the fact, Andrew Luck, Colts, they were one of the worst teams last year in the league.
Right, they were god-awful, but that's because Luck was
Chuck Pagano didn't know what the hell he was doing.
Chuck Pagano didn't know what he was doing. And now they got a coach that knows how to coach.
See, who's the other matchup in the NFC that we're forgetting about?
Bears, Eagles.
Bears, Eagles, yes. Who's going to have, out of the four quarterbacks in the NFC that are playing this weekend, who's going to have the best day?
Mitchell Trubisky.
No. Trubisky, Foles,
Trubisky.
Prescott, or
Trubisky.
Russell Wilson?
I'm going with Trubisky. Trubisky, in my opinion.
Why do you say that?
It's Trubisky. Why do I say that? Look at Philly's cornerbacks. All backups. Banged up corners. That secondary is beat up. That secondary is beat all to crap.
Wilson to lock it there for
right.
the Seahawk first down.
Out of the four defenses right now, out of the four defenses right now in the NFC, Seattle, Chicago, Philadelphia, and Dallas. What defense is gonna score the most points?
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. That is caught.
Bears gonna score 2 pick sixes.
And able to get him down, but he does.
But Bears defense is scary. They can bring anything.
Go around a first down as well.
That's why I'm saying the Bears are the
let's say
team
this
to watch.
right now. If the Rams and the Saints end up beating the teams that they face next week in the AFC Championship, who you have winning that game?
Saints.
Final score prediction?
They have to feel pretty good.
I'm going to go with a blowout.
Type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
That game is going to be bad for Goff. Goff's going to have a terrible game. 45-7 Saints.
45-7.
I say blowout. And the reason is because the defenses that Goff went up against. Look at him against the Eagles, who are completely banged up in the secondary. Drew Brees was able to pick apart that defense with their best corner healthy. And that defense that the Rams have never lived up to the hype that they had. Saints will win that game easy. Plus, the Saints know how they play. You shut down that run game for the Rams. The Rams have no thing to do. They can't run. They can't throw. They can't be either play action. You know what I mean?
Okay, here's a question for you. Moving on from the playoffs to the next year's draft. Who's your number one picker in the draft?
Well, from looking at everything right now, from what I'm looking at right now, most likely Nick Bosa will be number one. But I tend to disagree with that.
70 yards.
I think there'll be a different number one pick. Who exactly? I don't know.
Okay, here's a serious question for you. With Nick Bosa having that core surgery throughout the season, do you think he falls out of the top 5 in the draft?
Yes.
Why?
I do. Because that core surgery is going to have teams worried that he could get injured again.
Do you think he could fall to 17 and the Browns could possibly draft him?
No.
Do you think he falls out of the top 7? Top 10?
He'll probably fall out of the top 5. He might fall out of the top 5.
They have him going at latest 3 right now. According to NFL.com, on NFL or Good Morning Football this morning, Kay Adams was reading. They have Nick Bosa falling to 3, the latest.
I don't see that. So who would that be going to? Is that the Raiders?
I believe so.
Because the momentum Seattle was bringing in,
the
level of play that they were
I
bringing.
think teams are going to be worried about his injury.
San Francisco, who's on their third quarterback. Although that
And plus,
Nick Mullins has acquitted himself quite well. But
I think if the Cardinals are going to be stupid, they're probably going to trade their number 1 overall pick. They're probably going to be dumb. I have a feeling they'll be dumb.
They've got Kansas City in a
I think they'll probably trade that number 1 pick for some odd reason.
Look out for
Just because Gruden, just being Gruden.
got some work to do.
I said the Cardinals, not the Raiders.
Oh, Cardinals?
Yeah. I'm going to say
I agree.
I can see them being idiotic. I mean, that's easy to say. I do have a question though. Who has the best defensive line in the NFC?
Ooh, good question.
I have my answer. It's between 2 teams. I think it's a tie between 2 teams.
Either the Rams or the Bears. I have to say I'm gonna have to go with the Bears.
Actually, you had a debate between you had a thinking between the Rams and the Bears. Mine is between Cowboys.
No.
Yes, dude, that defensive line is actually pretty scary.
Their defensive line is tough,
really good this year.
but it's not going to compete with. It's not going to compete with the Bears.
Oh no, God no, but you gotta be honest. That Cowboys have.
Who would you rather?
actually have
Okay,
the-
would you rather keep Dallas's O-line right now as a Cowboy fan, you being a Cowboy fan, or would you rather have Bears defense? You have to. You could take your defense and swap it with Chicago. Would you do it?
I would swap it. Yes. That's an easy swap, and there's a reason why it's such an easy swap. Because the Bears, they got the monsters of Midway. They have a new monsters of Midway. Khalil Mack, Akeem Hicks. I don't know the other 2 guys. But that defensive line that the Bears had with Bill is really deadly. And I think it's honestly one of the scarier defensive lines. And plus Khalil Mack, he can be decent with flat coverage because he is a linebacker. Which makes Mack even more versatile.
Carry now for Elliott.
How are you doing?
So hard. I was lagging. I couldn't move
It's
my
a
guy.
6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
But
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game.
Okay, so with your Super Bowl prediction, you said Saints Chargers?
Yes.
And leaves creases like
Is that correct?
Yes.
Right
Saints
there.
Chargers?
Yes.
Who do you have winning the Super Bowl then?
Ooh.
And I want score prediction.
Where's the Super Bowl at? That's my question.
No, I don't know.
Oh wait, it's in Atlanta Stadium.
Is it? It's in Atlanta's new stadium?
So Saints are used to playing that stadium because they play in that stadium twice a year at least.
And plus it's closer to home.
So I'm gonna, even though it's the Super Bowl, I'm gonna go with the Saints because Drew Brees has played in the Super Bowl before. Philip Rivers hasn't, but hey, I could be wrong.
Right, like you never know what could happen.
Right, but I'm just going off what happened with the Saints last time they were in the Super Bowl and they won it.
Oh, yeah, I think didn't they have like a really good second half that year?
Yeah, with the
They won
Colts.
it? You're gonna block it. Yep, I saw it.
Those really long field goals were not made.
Now with my Super Bowl prediction, which was
Honestly though, my
Chargers.
gut feeling right now is saying it's going to be Colts Saints rematch of 10 years ago. Andrew Luck this time versus Drew Brees.
Drew Brees will freaking destroy that defense.
I don't know, man.
I don't care what people say. Drew Brees knows defenses.
Yeah.
Here's the better question.
Your mom's texting me right now.
My question is, does Tom Brady retire after this year? Does he retire
If he
after this year?
if he doesn't win the Super Bowl, no. If he wins the Super Bowl, yes.
I say he retires whether it's Super Bowl or bust. He's old.
Why do you say
I mean,
that?
this season proves. This season proves that
no doubt that's a very good play defensively.
he's not the Tom Brady that people are usually used to seeing.
And make a big play with his legs.
He's not the Tom Brady that he was in his prime.
The coverage was excellent downfield.
In his standards, he struggled. And I mean struggled. He didn't. His season, I think, was probably his season was atrociously bad in my opinion.
Third down conversion with a gain of 28.
For his standard of quarterback, yeah. I have a better question.
What?
Wilson now.
If Haskins goes into the NFL draft,
Which he won't, but okay.
2 minutes to play in a
if he does declare, which a lot of people are projecting,
after this.
where does he land? Where does he land?
Jacksonville.
And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the
I don't think Jacksonville will take
Jacksonville.
Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
I can see where you're saying Jacksonville, but a lot of people are saying he lands with the Giants.
No.
Which, if that,
Where is the Giants? What's the Giants pick? What, are they in the top 10 for the draft?
yes, they are.
What pick do they have? Can you find out real quick?
Yeah, they have the 6.
They have the 6. Who's the top 5 prospects right now? Right now, top 5 prospects.
Top 5 quarterback prospects or just
No,
top 5 prospects?
just top 5 prospects right now.
Searching up.
Because I can tell you right now what the Giants need. Number 1, they need a quarterback. Number 2, they need another wide receiver. Number 3, they need somebody in the secondary and a linebacker.
I agree.
From the shotgun, Wilson being chased out left. He can run for it, and he's going to score. Touchdown. Russell Wilson.
With Dallas trading that number 1 overall pick, I think
The Seahawks are able to strike for 6.
You see his
I'm not
answer
getting
there?
anything from
He did the orange justice from Fortnite.
Janikowski now for the point after. Janikowski good with the extra point.
So the top 5 prospects right now,
14-7.
Will Greer, Drew Lock. For quarterbacks, I know the kid from Oregon.
well, the top 5 prospects right now are all defense. Just top 5 prospects. If you're just looking
Nick
at it with
Bosa.
all,
That'll be taken in the
If you're
end
looking
zone.
at all top 5 prospect between everything,
And all that work,
every
but he
prospect,
stopped where he ultimately would
Nick
have
Bosa's
been, and
one.
he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
don't know how to pronounce his
And
first
now
name,
Dallas
Williams
gets set
from
to take
Bama.
the field.
Okay.
Ed Oliver,
What about the dude from Clemson?
Greedy
Is he
Williams
one?
from
Is he one?
LSU, Josh Allen, linebacker from
There's a
Kentucky.
Josh Allen linebacker coming up this year.
Yes, there is.
That's kind of funny, actually.
So the top 5 quarterbacks, what I'm looking at is Haskins, then Drew Lock, Daniel Jones.
Is Daniel Jones the one from Oregon?
No, he's from Duke.
Pick your play.
He's from Duke.
You're going to call your timeout.
Yeah.
And now with the play clock winding down,
He's
Jason
from
Garrett
Duke.
opts
That's
to
where
take
he's
a
from.
timeout. As he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the
He's,
first
Right now,
down.
I
he's
say-
one of the, he's the tallest
Drew
quarterback.
Lock is going right to the Giants. That's what I'm saying right now.
A lot of people are saying Haskins is the
I want
number
to see
one
Drew
quarterback.
Lock in a New York Giants uniform.
I don't know if you're gonna get your. I don't want to see him in a Giants uniform. God no.
Because he can do some damage without all Beckham
They'll
Jr.
start the drive with Elliott. And this one goes
So can
nowhere.
Haskins. I don't want to see Haskins in a darn uniform
You'd
either.
rather see him in a.
I want to see him in the NFC East. Get him out.
You'd rather
Get
see
him
him.
out.
You'd rather see him in Jacksonville with Carlos Hyde and Leonard Fournette.
I don't think Fournette will be a Jaguar much longer.
Oh yeah, he will.
Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play.
Not from what I heard.
Now make it 3rd and 1.
Look, the first
Him
down
and
marker
Yoden got
out there,
freaking
sometimes it's hard to
hammered
find for an
by
offense within
Tom
a long
Coughlin
yardage situation.
for just being
It's
pretty much
usually the
relaxed
easier
after they
football.
got
In this case,
during
they
the
ran
I can't remember what week it was. I think it was probably during the Miami game. It was during the Miami game.
Pickup.
They were just sitting there relaxing.
It's now
Didn't
3rd
care.
and very short in order to try and pick up the first
Yeah,
down.
two craps always going.
A first down carry by Elliott.
I saw the gap.
And able to break one tackle, but then
Good
quickly
thing about
brought
Dallas
down.
is
A nice little gain.
offensive line. They make some
7
gaps.
yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
I think Dallas, if they're gonna go anywhere,
Try to throw now.
it's either, in my opinion, either quarterback, receiver.
And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going
I think
to
those are the two we're looking at.
as they'll stop
Or
the clock
maybe
with
defensive
24
tackle.
seconds to go in this first half. The
Or
Cowboys
defensive
on
tackle.
3rd down. They've only converted once in 4
But I think
tries.
we could have probably better defensive tackles, for sure, in my opinion. But I mean, that's just my opinion. But
And it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker Bobby Wagner.
and we probably need one more, and I think a receiver would we just need one really good receiver to come
Timing is everything
come
on
to
a route
us.
like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight
In my
spot.
opinion, there's a lot of things that could happen in the draft,
Chances are there's
but
going to be
it's
someone there. And sure
unlikely a
enough,
lot of
this
things
was
could
going the
happen.
other way.
Like the unlikely could happen, like the first overall pick being
Now
traded.
it's Carson. And an alley to run. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And now before this first down
You might
play,
beat
we're
me
going to get
because
a
I
timeout
don't.
here.
I just haven't been
As
fighting
they'll
my
stop it
Madden.
with 13
I haven't looked
seconds
in
to play
a while
in
yet.
half number
I need to
one.
get looking. You might become. You might have your second or third win against me though.
Now Wilson on first down. Quick slant. Caught
He
by
caught.
Moore.
I hate that animation
Even
because it
9
looks
there
like
on
they
the
might
first
catch
down
it, then they drop
completion.
it.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
You're just telling me
So
to go with this
2
formation.
left here in the
I don't know
half.
why.
On is the field goal unit. Right hash, 37-yard attempt.
Oh, we missed. I'm just
And Janikowski bangs it through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as
Oh,
Muster
boy.
returned
That field
up to
position.
only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Lockett with a grab over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. It's caught, Lockett. And he's taken down, but able to skip across the 35. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And defensively, they were in zone covers there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Wilson will throw again. This complete to Lockett. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. To throw again is Wilson. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, you're glad you hurried
game
that
right
move,
there on
'cause I
first
would've
down
been
for
right
them.
there for
Brings
you.
up a nice 2nd down for them.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Line of
Chewing the
scrimmage
clock
to
now.
37 on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Wilson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
Yes.
Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. He was going for the tight end, Nick Vanette. And it's 2nd down.
Could this be what we see on
Line
Saturday,
of
ladies
scrimmage
and
again
gentlemen?
to 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Because it's in this game's in Seattle. The actual game's in Dallas.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson.
Seattle's
Blitz
proving they can
coming,
win
and
anyway,
down he
though.
goes. David Irving getting in there from his defensive
That's no
tackle
dip,
spot
Sherlock,
to
but-
snow him under.
Well,
for a
I think
loss
Seattle
of
would rather have
4.
home
Wilson
field
and the
advantage.
Seahawks looking for something
But
big
they don't
following the
have
sack.
the home field.
It's 3rd and long here.
Team would.
Here's Wilson.
Good stop.
And he couldn't hang on
Buddy
to
didn't
it.
hang
through
on.
I was there for it.
contact.
I just sniffed it out.
Incomplete.
Once I saw him
You can
hesitate, I
tell
was
they
like,
were hoping
gotta
for a
get to him.
flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed.
know.
If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them
I
fight
don't
it
think
out.
I
And
do.
forces 4th down.
You need to try.
No, I'm kicking it. I just don't know if I should. 'Cause if I
Don't
miss, you
start
have in good field
debating.
position. No, I'm not gonna kick it. I'll take the delay game.
And they're not going to get the snap off.
Surprised
This
you're
might back
not
him out of
taking the
field
kick.
goal range. So that'll
Why aren't
bring
you
him back
taking it?
5. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle.
Touchback. Or at the 18. Okay, that's fine.
The
Fine with me.
Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up in the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the
That's a pretty good play right there. That worked out pretty nicely.
Down, but not before they work it across.
That worked out very nicely for me.
He got 29 yards.
I waited for the comeback to come around.
Yeah. You were under pressure, too.
On 1st and 10, Prescott.
That was rushed. That was for sure rushed.
And that play will go nowhere.
I wasn't taking no sack. You're crazy.
Field at the 49.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule down distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. A second down pass play there, but
I don't
it's
know what type of blitz
incomplete.
that was. It caught me off guard, though.
Perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. Give him 8 yards.
I'm in field goal range, and I know Maher can kick 60s.
And he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the
Knowing that
sideline
Maher
and
can
get out
take
of
his
bounds and avoid
kick.
Oh,
Really
they
trust you.
flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Hold on to a throw. Damn.
And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete.
That was worth the play risk. It was worth the risk. It was darn
By
worth the
10 in the
risk.
third quarter with 2:10 remaining in the quarter.
Go back to week
No.
15 following the win.
Look at the field position you
I-
gave me.
for Chicago.
I held you. I put you
understand
back
the field
in your
position I
18.
gave you, but
Bears claiming the NFC
I can
North
trust-
title, but one Bear
Alright,
took
trust
his
me.
celebration to an extreme. I know you saw this.
That's why people run flats with the slant routes, boys.
Left tackle for the
Because when that
Chicago
flat
Bears.
route comes towards it,
Got
that
down on a
pops
knee
up
and
the
proposed to his girlfriend
freaking
Jennifer. So
corner.
not only celebrating an NFC North title, but now
But
his
slants in this
proposal
game are
accepted by
pretty darn
Jennifer,
overpowered, in my
who will
opinion.
now be Mrs. Jennifer
That's just
Slants
my
in general
opinion.
are overpowered.
Junior? No junior.
No, Junior. By the way, smart move because she's not going to say no in front of 60,000 people.
Well, I've seen it happen before. Not pretty.
Good play.
Oh.
In this case,
Byron, you gotta pick that, bud.
That should have been intercepted.
That should have been
But it
intercepted.
winds up falling incomplete.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I missed
Pete
2
Scarrow.
picks.
that was close. The
Pete
opportunity
Scarrow.
to
Scary
change
Pete Carroll.
momentum, big play, right in his hand.
I missed 2 picks this
Unable to
game.
come down with it.
I know what
Relief,
picks
no
I
doubt
missed.
on offense if that fell.
What the? My guy got held up. Did you see my running back?
Leighton Van,
Started the third
Leighton
quarter.
Van Der Esch, baby.
My running back got held.
It looks like it'll be forcing
I
another
didn't
one
see
as
it.
well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room.
Leighton Van Der Esch, baby.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Now Austin.
Oh.
You didn't think I would read
Good
that?
blocking there and nearly sprung him as it is.
You were
It'll go as a
expecting me to go
19-yard
one way, and I
return.
went the other
And
way?
that will come the offense as they take over. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10.
I saw what you were thinking.
at their
I just
own
wanted to see
37.
if that was true. Awesome.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott.
Oh, why didn't Bobby get blocked?
Because
Because if he would have gotten blocked, I would have said, see you later,
Good
bud.
run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well.
Play.
First
You're
down.
headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They get 6
I
on
know.
the pickup there as the drive will continue.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Good play.
That was a good play.
Right side to Cooper. And he's corralled, but not
I was
before
hesitant. I was
getting
looking for
inside.
Gallup
to
at
fight another
first,
down.
and I was like, that's...
That one good for 16, and the drive will
See, here's the funny
continue.
thing. I was looking at Gallup first, and then I saw him not get open, then I saw Gallup come get open. Or not
Hey,
Gallup,
they have
but Cooper
Barkevius
get
Mingo.
Prescott looks
You didn't know
to
that?
throw on 1st.
No.
And he'll hit the slant route.
Good play.
That's
I
caught
think
by
they
Cooper.
picked him up in free
Back-to-back
agency.
nice
Don't
plays,
call me on
12
that.
yards that time and a 1st down.
It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper. And we
China
mentioned,
specials
but they play man
Are
coverage
really glitchy
against you.
play in the Dallas
He
playbook,
almost
in my
seemed
opinion.
offended by
It's
it,
really
didn't
good
he?
play.
I'll beat it. That's basically what it said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered When you talk about covering them with one.
Oh, you gotta hold on to that. Oh, he held on to it.
Yeah, he did.
He did. I drove downfield now, so looks like I'm gonna.
Touchdown. You gotta come out with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I do. I know. It's a pass.
Quarterback draw.
Oh, he was down? I didn't see him go down.
Man, it's a tough area in the field to try and run a draw play out of
I
the
think you're
zone.
probably seeing that quarterback draw
Push
happen.
up front, and here they swallow him up for no gain.
Flush to his right.
Oh, here's a run.
Good play.
Score. Touchdown.
I saw Beasley open, but I wasn't throwing that. I was going to run it in. I immediately knew what I was doing.
And the Cowboys have cut it to
That's it, baby.
a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
3-point game, ladies and gentlemen.
3-point game now as they send this one away.
Man, our game's been pretty defensive, actually, if you think about it.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback.
Is this the type of game that we will see on Sunday?
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Time will tell. Two very high-powered offenses and very high-powered defenses also. Finds his man, Vanette.
Complete to his tight end.
You know, Vanette actually played for Ohio State.
At the 30 here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
I don't know what you're doing.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. And he will find his
Why'd you
man
hurry up
outside.
that throw so quickly? I'm just confused.
Because I was getting
Catch
rushed.
tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
I don't see it.
That was
Got the
I don't see
first
my
down.
guys get off that
with
quick.
dexterity, but with intelligence.
I don't know my guys got off that quick.
Made sure the quarterback saw him and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Dancing to his left.
Illegal forward pass.
Pick 2.
And look at this.
And that's also a pick, too.
It's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a penalty.
Chidobe!
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on
Think of
the
it decline. It's my ball, right?
No.
Wait a second. They did not accept that
It is,
after
'cause
the
I got a pick.
incompletion. Your look is just as puzzled as mine.
I got nothing for you here. You have to take
Oh, shit.
that
No, it's the wrong
penalty.
PA read. Oh. No, it wasn't. It was the right PA read, but you like to blitz a lot, so it's like, what the hell am I supposed to do?
He gets him for a loss of 7.
Max it.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. A dump off to Elliott.
I have nowhere to throw the ball. If I had somewhere to throw the ball, I think I'd be fine.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guy,
Okay, if he's not
Bring it out.
blitzing, maybe I...
executed well,
What do you do?
I
Do
gotta
you
get
trust your
it done. Too far
defense?
back.
that's going to feel good and look great.
You trust your
No
defense here?
defense. No defense blitzes that much. Do you realize that?
Except for Greg
defense
Williams'
glitches.
defense.
On 4th down, the punt team is
Okay.
on as this is set
No, I
away.
missed.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone.
Get him, boys. Get him.
So a change of possession here
Safety.
on the punt.
Damn it.
And the Seahawks will take over at
That'd
their
been
own
funny if I
20.
would have just made you
The
fumble in the end
Seattle
zone.
now ready to
Would've
march
been
out of the
nice.
field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage
Come on,
in
Gabe,
a
stop
one-score
lagging.
game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense
There
and
we go.
4-minute offense.
There
Obviously,
he goes
the
again.
4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson.
There it is.
Complete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball.
I immediately knew it was a
And
slant
brings
play
up
once I saw
3rd
your
down.
guys go up 3, and then I saw them
Anytime
cut
the
in.
defense can
Like,
sit
yep,
back in a
slant.
zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle
That's
of
when
the
I immediately
field.
put Van Der Esch
It's
where
very
he
hard to
was.
slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at
why I
rush
put him
hour
there
in
in a
your
hurry.
hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute
I knew damn well you were gonna throw it to
One
him.
of the bigger plays in the
I
game
knew damn
thus
well you were
far.
for
The
the
crowd
E3, so I
getting
just took my
into
shot
it
with it.
as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Wilson.
Damn it!
Lockett.
Because you're making me. I know where you're gonna go, but I'm too far back when I do it because maybe I'm gonna give up the deep
now in this
ball.
last one, a first down.
I'm gonna risk.
Signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
There you go, boys.
Escape, and he goes down. David Irving.
I can't put a freaking linebacker on him. There's no way I'm going to do that.
Sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary.
So I just got to rely on the
This
defense
offensive
here.
line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Wilson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's
Run, you son of a bitch.
picked off at the
Oh, speed move.
36. And they finally put
Oh,
it
fuck.
into the
Oh,
return,
that's
but
cl-
not until
that was
he
clutch.
takes it back all the
Fuck.
way inside the 10-yard
That
line.
was the clutchest play I needed
No,
that
that's just a
clutch.
stupid move by me. I tried forcing that pitch in there.
That was you forced it one.
All you talk about
Two,
is taking care of
that was
the
a clutch
football,
pick.
and especially with a lead here in the
Can't
fourth
deny
quarter.
that was a clutch
Turning
pick.
it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
To the X.
Just in general, when you're
Big move.
and
Touched.
into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott.
And it's saying
It was just a
3-point
matter-
game right here.
Yards away. And the
Make it
Cowboys
make it
have
still a
taken the
3-point
lead
game.
here
I'm
in
gonna
the
miss it.
fourth
Miss.
quarter. And that is off.
I immediately knew I was gonna miss
Right,
it.
it's
Just
no
saw it. I
good.
just knew it. Damn it. It's a big killer.
Real question is, Ryan trusts his defense to hold them from field goal range.
I do.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Well, fumble.
And it's a pretty good return.
the 29.
He'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator.
God damn it.
And, a
Ball
crusher
game.
there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith.
Pick six,
Touchdown.
baby.
And he
Game.
will score.
Good game.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
GG. I had to come back and I still made it.
I held the
I
X
managed to
button too
come back.
long. I held X for too long.
Middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
Why do you say that?
It's really difficult
Because I
when
meant
you
to touch
throw it
pass
in
it,
that
I didn't
direction
bullet it.
and versus
Oh, you meant to
that
touch
zone.
pass it and you bulleted
The
it?
linebackers
You
have gotten
bulleted
to
the
their
pass?
spot,
Yep.
gotten their heads back
Because
around, and they can
I was
see the
reading the
quarterback,
tight end the
and
whole
they get in
time.
front of
I
him,
was reading the
and
tight
they
end the whole
take
time. That's the
advantage
point.
of it, went the other direction. Excellent
Once I
blocking.
knew you were gonna go, once I saw the
Touchdown.
nod, when I saw that, when he went
This will be
a little
taken
curve
to the
in, I
back
was
of
like,
the
oh,
end
got him.
zone.
I immediately knew you were gonna throw.
The
I immediately
Seahawks
knew you were going
offense
to.
now, they get ready to
So,
head back onto the field. They're
Kinda where I knew.
seeing themselves spiral
That was
out.
just
on
like
my
the
side.
debate
I got.
for me.
I
They
can
get
come
things
back.
back on track.
And this
I got
is
time,
where
but yeah, but what if I get
the
another pick?
coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his
That's gonna
team.
be a pick.
Had one tell me
Yeah.
what.
This is intercepted, and that should do it.
Damn.
Cheetah bag with
That receiver would have came back.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Oh,
Partner, we always talk
that
about
was
possession being at a
beautifully.
premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to.
I remember
call
when I
your
had
way
those
back
two
in,
picks, and
that one's
you
gonna
had
hurt,
0
and in a big way.
turnovers. Well, that's a complete different game. That's a different ball game
Following
now.
the interception, here's Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup.
Man, I've heard some
And able to
lasers
get this
now. I'm
one
getting that
across
I'm getting my passing game
45
rolling now.
before he's brought down. 15
Well,
yards is the
Gallup's
pickup
got my
there,
only
and the
touchdown,
drive
too. That's the
starting
funny
very
thing.
nicely. First down.
Kind of weird, but
Prescott on first down.
Oh, he got nailed there. I was first looking for
Gallup,
Gallup, but then I just couldn't see Gallup on my screen,
That's
so it
very well
wasn't risking
timed there
that pass.
defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came.
My
at
boy
the
Rico
exact
Gathers is
time
out there, but do I
he was
want to throw to
reaching
him?
bring in the
Damn
football.
good.
Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think
20th
you're right.
carry
It'll
for
be a
82
minimum
yards and a
pickup, and
TD.
it will take us
Very good
to
game.
the 2-minute warning. It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break.
All right.
We'll come back.
First
and see
down
this
gets me
one
this
out
pretty much the
after
win
this.
because you have your 3 timeouts.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
Yes.
Cooper's got it. There he goes. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 52
Your guy got
yards.
that was
And
not
the
a
Cowboys
pass
will
interference on the
extend their
offense. Your
lead.
guy just ran right into Gallup.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly
I
in control
made it
right
that time.
now,
I barely
but I'm
made
looking
made it, though.
And I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Boys.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
On the return, the All-Pro 2 years ago, Tyler Lockett. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something.
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Tyrone Crawford.
Looked like you were going to get the win.
Second sack of the
I even
night.
said you're going to
We've
get
been
like
around
your
this league
second
for a
one
while,
against
and
me.
many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation.
There's still
In
time
this
left,
case,
don't get me
though,
wrong.
I think he's
I
got
don't
to make a
know, but that's gonna be
decision. He's taking a pretty good
comeback.
beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Here's Wilson, forced out to his left. Now a desperation throw, deep down. It's caught inside the 25. Now hold everything here. We're going to get
What
a
the
timeout by the offense. As he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
I can't believe Vanette
So
caught that.
barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
That's crazy.
Now Wilson on first down. He
Finish,
couldn't
nice up.
hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Now they got to get to the line quickly. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown.
Good play.
Tyler Lockett from 3 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys.
It's not really worth going for 2 because you'll still be down 9.
To look at on
So it's
film,
still a 2-point game.
This one's over.
Or a
Let's be
2-score game.
honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Here's Wilson to throw.
He was
and
wide
got it for
open,
the
okay.
2-point conversion.
It's fine.
So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that
I was
deficit a
expecting
bit
it.
further. And the Cowboys are going to secure the
Maury
football,
Cooper got it.
and with it, they'll just about secure the victory
Yes,
as well.
sir.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. This is Elliott. And able to push his way forward here for a good
Trying to get him
gain.
200 yards. That's all I'm
5
doing.
yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
There it should be. That's it.
Overthink
Right there.
this one, right?
Should be-
Make sure he's touching
Should be
the
100 yards. Let me check. He's close if he did. Oh, he's 2 yards short. Damn.
football, but you're also counting on his
sucks.
intelligence in playing the game as well.
Still gonna get that
If he's
100
not
yards.
there,
I'm
don't
determined
force
to
the
have
run.
100 yards.
Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. The give is to Elliott. And taking
Walker's
it
ahead
to
of me,
the
and
15-yard
GG.
line before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the fourth quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I'm going to stay with a little bit of a horse racing theme. It was that close, and then really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing theme. I am glad you posted today.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter